It should be live. I just hit the go live button. I don't know what shows before, if when I hit broadcast on XSplit, if that's showing me just being silent here. But anyway, we should be live now. And the voice should be good because I am recording a video as we speak. It should be out, I think today around 1 p.m. So in the next 2 hours. I'm still kind of working on it and we'll go over that in a minute. Excuse me. Let me say hi to some people. Change that to live chat. Ferris, he's always the first one here. Happy Sunday. How are you? Bobby, John, Frederick, you just got good morning from Central Texas. You're now official member of the Unifi community. Just purchased a Dream SE, 2 access points, and a UNVR. That's awesome. Congrats. What else did you add here? Loud and clear. Perfect. I'm thinking about the Enterprise 24 PoE switch. I'm also looking at getting a Seagate 6TB for the NVR Pro. I usually use Seagates aren't bad. Yeah, they work. I use Western Digital Purples for security. I would get the Enterprise 24 PoE switch though. That's still my favorite switch. Gina, good morning. Fisherman's Outlook. Michael, good morning. Sounds and looks good. Oh, you know what? Crap. I don't know if I could switch this. I knew I forgot something. So it's showing my, on XSplit, my resolution's at 4K. 4K 30 frames, and in my camera it's set to 1080 60 frames. So hopefully that doesn't mess too many things up, but if it's looking good right now, perfect. B. McCallum, how's it going? I'll give you a call later today after I finish my video. So yeah, it's pretty warm in this room. Actually, let me show you. So I have a bunch of gear and cable and stuff back there. That's for this deployment that I'm working on this week. And that's what the video is coming about or out about today. It's going to be about pre-configuration and why I do pre-configuration. Some people don't understand why I don't just do it all at site, and I'll kind of go over that. Same with some basic settings, basic firewall rules. That's it. P. Foster, good morning. This week has been super busy. I was supposed to be working again today, but I decided to take the day off. It's just been crazy. I worked the last 6 days in a row. I needed some time off, especially to do some more videos. So that's why we're taking today off. Tomorrow, I'm downtown Toronto doing another job. Wednesday, I'm starting this job behind me. Friday, I'm doing another cabling job. So yeah, it's a busy time, which is good. Can't complain. And then we're getting more gear in, and we'll talk about the UXG shortly. Usually it takes some people some time to get in here, so we'll kind of wait on that. I don't know what else is new. I'm trying to think what else came out. So I got these vertical cable patch panels. They're wicked with this cable management arm on them, and I think they were only about 30 bucks Canadian. If you buy them on Amazon, they're going to be a little bit more. So I bought 8 of them, and this is what I'm going to start using all the time. I usually get just Keystone blank patch panels. They're just kind of no name, but with the cable arm, it makes it a lot nicer when you're doing cable management. What else did we do? So what's this? No, we already looked at that job. This is what I finished up yesterday. We already did a video on this. This was an on-site job. But yesterday I had to go in there and deploy a phone system. So we had, I think it was 8 phones, maybe 8 phones, something like that. Oh no, not 8 phones. Sorry. It was 4 phones with 8 Android phones using the Wave app, which worked amazing. What would be a reasonable charge to do 3 Ethernet drops in my house if I hired somebody? That's hard to say because doing houses is tricky. I know people who charge like $300 or $400 a cable run. Hello from the Minneapolis. How's it going, Steve? Those patch panels are my favorite because the support arm in the back. Yes, and they're not that expensive, which is pretty wicked. Christian, how's it going? Yeah, they're not super expensive. I mean 20-30 bucks, something like that, which is great with that cable arm. I probably should have bought more because I'm going to run out of those most likely this week. JCS 5000, how's it going? Good morning. And we use these vertical cable keystones. I got a bunch of those ones in. So I ended up turning off all that gear back there because it is boiling hot in here, like crazy with all that stuff on. I'm going to be making a room downstairs with the workbench so that when I'm doing deployments like these, I could just do it downstairs instead of up here. Because this room is very, very small and it's already cramped enough as is. I'm doing great, Steve. Yep. A little tired. Yeah, it's been a week, that's for sure. But I'm really glad how this Grandstream system turned out. The Wave app just works perfect on site. We're not doing any off-site like remote. So on site, it just works perfect. You could, you could call out from their phones. You could dial extensions, anything you want to do. New USG. So the UXG is in stock and I ordered one, which I'm kind of not mad about, but so we don't have it. We don't have it in Canada. We never get things early. The States always get things early. So the UXG is in stock. It's $499 US. But what I do, I use a freight forwarder. So it ships to a US address in Niagara Falls and then it ships across the border and I go pick it up in Markham area. But I paid for 1-day shipping and they haven't even shipped it yet. They just fulfilled it yesterday. I should have, I bought this on the first day that it was released and I think that was Monday. So I should have had it. I should have had it by now. Now I have to wait for it to ship to Niagara Falls, ship across the border to Canada, and then go pick it up. I really want to get a video done on it. Let's see. And those mini zip ties are the cat's meow to attach the cable arms. I haven't even used them yet, so I'll have to take a look. Jamie, how's it going? Good morning. In a couple of your videos, you mentioned we shouldn't be daisy chaining switches. It depends. Well, you shouldn't daisy chain switches, but does this include flex minis or smaller switches I have deployed? In a house, you're probably not going to notice, but really we should have like a distribution switch. At the end of the day, it depends on how much money you want to spend. Daniel, how's it going from Sudbury? I don't even know if I've ever been to Sudbury. I probably haven't. Maybe I did when I was working for, I used to work for an electrical company who did the networks for like the cabling and stuff for TD Bank. I might have been up there then. Question, you mentioned using WD purple drives. What size drives usable in the NVR Pro? And did you buy backups? I don't have any backups, but I have 8 terabytes going through my NVR Pro. I think maybe I have 8 terabytes. I might only have 4 terabytes. I don't know. So F, how's it going from South Africa? Let's see. I'm not going to say your name because that might trigger some people's stuff. Have you seen the email? It's about the firewall rules and good morning. I'm not too sure. Maybe. I haven't been looking over. It depends when you emailed me. I haven't looked at my emails today yet. Question, I have my Egg Pro using a VLAN for management along with the controller. Will the UXG be able to use the VLAN for management also? I'm not too sure because when you do the UDM Pro, you can't assign it to a management VLAN. And I haven't tried the UXG yet. Brian J, good morning from Newmarket. Brian, I may be going to Newmarket this morning. I want to pick up, let's see. I'll pick these up. Right now I just use, I don't know what they are, Canadian Tire, Mastercraft or something, and they do the job. They're fine, but I want to get this with some other Paco boxes as well. I need to get my tools and stuff more. Right now, I'm still working out of my car, so I throw a ladder into my car. I need to buy a truck, but I want to get this Paco tool as well as some of these compartments. So this would hold like my Keystone jacks and my small 6-inch patch cables. Question, would it be okay to use a NAS with a SFP port to the UDM Pro? Are you connecting your switches at all? Because there's only one SFP plus port for your LAN on the UDM Pro. No problem, Jamie. Kevin, good morning. Yeah, I may come to Sudbury if I ever get a job out that way. I'm not too sure how far away it is from me. Knox, how's it going? Good morning. Live from Nebraska. Haven't been there. Where was I? I got invited. I've been invited to a couple states lately to go do work in the States. I don't know if I'm going to, though. Edge router. I haven't used the edge router in a while, but they are back in stock. They were last time I looked. All right, so they're not in stock. They released like 400 to 600 of them last week, and now they're all gone, which is insane. What patch cables do you use the most for the short ones? I use Infinite Cables. They're just a local vendor here in Markham. But you could get vertical cable, 6-inch patch cables. The reason I don't use vertical cable is because it's very hard to get in Canada. I don't really have any suggestions for that. No, Daniel. Nope. I went down the pack-out rabbit hole a couple of years ago. I was watching, somebody had a TikTok on the pack-outs, and it was pretty funny how much the person actually had. For custom foam testers. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so I'm probably going to get the pack-outs. They're somewhat expensive, I guess. I don't know. $62 and then almost $400 for this. But I mean, it'll keep you organized. And then I might have to buy the vacuum. I already have a DeWalt portable vacuum, but this thing looks nicer. And then I might have to buy the tool bag. Oh, Lord. This is going to get pricey. This tool bag does look nice, though. It's only $89, actually. That's not too bad. Mario's, how's it going? I have several of the Milwaukee compartment boxes, and I love them. Awesome. You would be connecting switches as well. Okay, so yes, there's 2 SFP plus ports on the UDM Pro, but one of them's only for WAN. You can't change it. Zach, good morning. You sent me an email last night. Okay, I'll take a look a little later today. I was on job site till late. Sudbury is about 4 hours. That's not too bad. I'd travel to Sudbury for jobs. I travel to Ottawa. I go kind of where the money takes me if it's worthwhile. Same with me. I ordered it on the 24th, and it's still currently on the way in Knoxville. The U.S. Enterprise 8 already made it. I'm not too sure why the UXGs are taking so long to get to people. James, how's it going? From Texas. I've had so many people ask me to come down to Texas. I don't know if I could deal with the heat in Texas. Yep, yeah, Steve, you're right. Yep. You're implementing UID in a few months. I need to look into, I might do another video on UID for the Unifi access. I have a customer who has it. You just lost audio. Anybody else? I could still see my audio going. Yeah, so I have a customer on Unifi access in UID, and something weird's going on, and I haven't really played with it yet because it's in EA still. Hopefully my live stream, yeah, we're good. I haven't dropped any frames. We are going at a crazy bit rate though. Let's see. The reason my edge router is going crazy. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say that word, but that makes sense. Jonathan from the Philippines. Good morning. The DeWalt is my favorite, and I have compartments attached for it as well. I guess you're kind of paying for the brand name that you want. I don't know. Audio is good. Okay. I'm about to plug the UXG in, so I will be able to find out soon. Oh, awesome. Oh, you know what? There may be... Are you guys having issues? Some people seem to maybe have issues. I don't know. It could be because I'm broadcasting through my thing at 4K, which I shouldn't be. It could be that. I really should be at 1080 and I meant to do that, but I'm doing this video and it's all shot in 4K. UID is testing now and it works great. Yeah, it looks great. I mean, I've done a couple videos on the Wi-Fi and the VPN. And they're apparently adding WireGuard into Unifi, so that's going to be wicked as well. One-click Wi-Fi is nice too. Yes, it is. Yep. Do they have two-factor authentication on the VPNs? I got asked that yesterday and I forget. Okay, so I guess we're still good. I'll just keep live streaming. I don't want it to be cutting out because that could get a little annoying. But I don't really know the purpose or the use case for the next generation Gateway Pro. Okay, cool. I don't really, okay, so there's no 2FA, okay. There's no 2FA. So for a lot of healthcare providers, you need to have 2FA. It's just regulatory. Perfect. Well, so it's 4K on my XSplit recording broad, whatever the heck this is, and then it's 1080 on my camera. Whoops. So I haven't even looked at WireGuard yet. I should just put it onto my pfSense box, but I haven't done it. So this UXG Pro, I don't know. I haven't looked into the specs and stuff, and I will before I release the video, obviously, and I'll do a chart, like a Google Sheet chart, to show the differences between the UXG UDM Pro and the UDM SE. I believe the specs are pretty much the same as for hardware, but there's not a built-in controller. And you get, the Unifi Smart Power Plug, which I don't really care about. The one good thing about this, though, you could put it into your own hosted controller, and if you have multiple sites, you could do the auto site VPN, which is really, really easy. Through UID 2FA for one click. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for the recent videos on setting up VPN on the UDM. Made the process simple. Awesome. Okay, so 2FA through. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the VPNs, the L2TP is old. Like, it's getting old. So hopefully they get rid of that soon. But that's really the only option in Unifi. They do have OpenVPN on it, but I don't use it. You guys want to hit that like button. We're at 76 people with 75 people and 17 likes. What else did I want to mention today? So this video will be coming, who knows, maybe sometime next week, depending on, I want to give it a good test before doing anything. What was I going to do? Let's see. So if anybody's interested in Grandstream or VoIP, Grandstream has free courses that you could take. Now, let me put this in chat. So they have free courses that you could take, technical training, and this is really good. Their documentation is awesome. There's a ton to VoIP and to Grandstream in general. And there's really not a lot of people who put videos out on it. I've only put out like 2, and it doesn't go that in depth. It shows you how to create a SIP trunk with VOIP.MS. I believe Willie Howe is doing a full Grandstream 63 series. But if you're looking for other resources, I would do this. I just find the Grandstream system works well, and the interface is nice. It's very easy to use. Kevin, how's it going? Did you win at poker? I can't believe Ryan didn't invite us. I was in bed at the same time. Coffee is just 2 almond milk, and it's not even Tim Hortons. This is a house-made coffee. Can't believe that the USW Pro 24 does not have AI a real miss. AI. Oh, like the augmented reality, you mean? Jurgen, good morning. How's it going? Mark, how's it going? Yeah, there's nothing in the coffee, Kevin. No alcohol. Still without alcohol. It's been years, or almost 2 years. But I don't know. I don't know where we're going to see this deployed. And for the price point, you're looking at $499 for the UXG. $499 when you could get a UDM SE, which has more controllers for the same price. So I'm not really too sure. You are up 30, nice. I don't get invited to those things. Not that I would have came anyway. Yeah, I think I was in bed at 8 o'clock last night or something like that. Mr. Guy, how's it going? So these diagrams are actually a part of the new video that I'm working on that will be released at 1 o'clock today. It's kind of the topology of what's going to happen minus the access points. And I'm not going to go through it now because if you want to know, just watch the video. And this is kind of what we give to clients afterwards. This isn't the actual floor plan of the hotel that we're doing. It's just one I found off Google. But we'll lay out where the access points are in the actual building. So if they need to find it, they can. And we also give them a cross reference sheet for cabling, like cross connections. LSD coffee, nope. One-click UID access, I can unlock the doors from home. Yes, and that's what a lot of my customers want because their NFC cards are just too big. You can buy smaller ones though. Looking around at your Amazon, so my Amazon store is very outdated. Yeah, 130. Yeah, I would have been exhausted. Let's look at my Amazon store, shall we? So I put the Amazon affiliate links. Whoever has affiliate links, that just means we get a piece of whatever people buy. Let's see. So if you click on the Amazon link of mine and you don't buy anything from that store, but you go out and you buy something else, it still gives you a piece of whatever that is. Let's go to the US one. I haven't looked at the store in a very long time. Hope that doesn't work. There we go. So like even if you were looking at Ubiquiti items, they probably don't have something's going on. Oh, whatever. With Ubiquiti items, they don't have a lot on here anymore because they're trying to take away from the third-party resellers. Matt says the Switch or the Switch Flex utility is finally available in Canada. Was able to order for my outdoor setup. Now, if only Canada would come in stock, yes. If cameras would come in stock, yes. They came out with something else too, and I bought it. And I'm going to do a video on it, even though it's going to be a very short video, probably. So this is still an EA in the USA. So I'm not too sure if I can do a video on it or not. I assume I can because it's general release in Canada. But it's the G4 door. I can't speak today. G4 dome arm mount. And I need this for the front of my door because I have a G4 dome just stuck to the brick. So I'll make a video on it. And I've been meaning to fix the RJ45. I didn't test it. I should have because it's not working properly. Let's see. Where's that UDM Pro SE on the? It's not. Hopefully it will come on the Canadian store soon. They sent me one, so that's why I have it. Yes, you can always pay 3 times the price for Ubiquiti gear on eBay, and I hate doing that, even through my distributors. The VMAX stuff, it depends who you buy it through. Like, I buy it through TDL Canada. Where the heck is it? I don't know if I get a special price because I've been buying a bunch from them. Yo, I'm just going to log in here, then I could show you. Okay. So let's go vertical cable. Yeah, so I'm buying these patch panels for 25 bucks, something like that. 6, that's Cat 5. Yeah, I mean, so it's $4 for a Cat 6 jack. I think it's a bit it's cheaper if you get them in like 50 packs or 25 packs. But if you're getting them single, it costs quite a bit. Thank you for the VPN video. If you log in remotely, should we not see the client under the client Unifi tab? I do not see the client. So that has been an issue for a long time where you can't see the VPN client who's connected. They did fix it, and now it looks like it's not working again. Tech, how's it going? Have you tried the UDR yet? No, I have not, but it is right. Which shoulder is it? Right there. Right there. And that might be something else that people may recognize, might not. But I bought this off of a subscriber of this channel who didn't need it anymore, so yeah. But I haven't tested it yet. I probably should. Do you place your APs from top down or vertical on the walls and try to get horizontal coverage? I usually do it top down. It depends on the deployment though. NFC on mobile phones worked well for key. Can you do that for iPhones though? I guess it depends on the model. I know before you couldn't. We get discounted slightly through TDL. I have an account. Oh, okay. So what I usually do is buy my jacks through Amazon. Vertical Max. This is US pricing, and I'm Canadian, obviously, but so it's $114 US for a 50 pack. What is that? My math's terrible. 115, we'll say, divided by 50. So that's $2.30. So US to Canadian, 230. Oops. So really, if I buy it through Amazon, I'm getting a better deal. I'm only paying $2.87 plus the shipping, of course. Thank you for the G4 camera mount. Just ordered it. Yeah, I got one of them. I hope they're good. Jasper, did I answer your question? I don't remember. I hope I did. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I see it. Yep. I try to answer every question, but sometimes it goes quick. Why they don't have stock on any items? They're popular. I mean, Ubiquiti is very popular, even without the supply chain issues and chip issues. It's just when things come in, I buy as much as I can, and then they sell out. Did you get your Unifi smart sensor? If so, how long before you put a video out? I wish I did. They don't have them in stock, do they? We don't have them in. These have never come to Canada yet. If they were in the States, I would buy one, but I haven't seen anybody like Crosstalk or anybody put out a video on it. Yeah, it's been sold out forever, and it hasn't come back in stock. Is it worth to buy Cat 7 one instead of the Cat 6, the insert? It depends. Like, what do you have cabled for your infrastructure? Irv, how's it going? Yeah, it really depends what you have. Like, if you have Cat 6 in your cable running, use Cat 6 ends. I'm trying to figure out what else to buy on Amazon. So when people click on my affiliate links, it does give me credit or whatever. And I have quite a bit. I've been trying. I might want to buy a super micro server, or I have no idea, because they don't have like what's new technology that you guys would want to see on the channel. I need to incorporate more than Ubiquiti. It's just been a Ubiquiti train of videos for the last couple months. I still do have those Aruba switches, which I started videos on, and I have this the Net Alley tester that I started a video on, but I need to do more different brands. I probably won't go for super long today because I want to get this video out. It's already somewhat edited. There's me. This is what it looks like editing. All these clips and all my cuts, because I mess up my words a lot. But anyway, this should be out. It's getting pretty long. I only thought it would be about a 5-minute video, but it's probably going to be more like 14 or something like that. Been waiting on a viewport forever. The viewports, yeah, they're great. I mean, I have a customer who has a few of them. Oh, if they have NFC, you can. I thought my iPhone had NFC. Viewport is not needed to get an Apple TV. You could get an Apple TV or you could get NVIDIA Shield. I use it on NVIDIA Shield. I agree with you, Tech. Yeah. So he hates when you have to click login to get logged in when switching between stores. Yep. Synology. I already have a Synology. I don't even know what I have. Synology DS1621 XS Plus. Synology. Yes, I have that. I have 3 Synologies actually. I only have 1 running right now. I was planning on doing a video on Synology Hyper Backup, I think it was. But I just have the base model. I haven't added any caching drives or anything like that, or any M2s into here. How about some pfSense? So I was thinking about doing pfSense. I have a customer build that we're going to be doing for high availability, so I think that would be a good video. Small server build, maybe. Grandstream phones, possibly I will. So I was thinking about buying like some of their display phones with the video phones. What about a video on some different termination methods for jacks, like Rapid Jack, Belden, Rev Connect? That's a good idea. The Rev Connect though, isn't that tool expensive? I was given one years ago when I used to, or not years ago, a couple of years ago when I worked in a data center. The Rev Connect's really cool, but I don't know what audience that has. The G, yeah, so the G, Sean, I just don't know how to get them. I don't know. I want to do some more Grandstream. I could get some stuff through my distributor local here. I just don't know whether they sell their gear. Like I just buy it from Amazon. And I don't know if they have Wi-Fi 6 APs on Amazon. Let's see. I hate how I can't. What? Like, that doesn't even bring you to. I don't like their website at all. I want to copy that. GWN 7764. GWN 7764. Like, I don't see anything on here. Grandstream. Grandstream Wi-Fi 6, maybe? Okay, here we go. This one, I think, would be kind of close to the U6 Lite. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll grab some, maybe I'll grab a bunch of Grandstream stuff. I have their Grandstream router, which I've never used. It's just sitting in my closet. Excuse me. I've done a video on on layer 3 networking on the Unifi switches. It's still not fully functional. pfSense on UDM video, like, what do you mean? pfSense running on a UDM Pro? The problem with the network segregation with the layer 3 stuff, and I did a video on it with access control list. When the switch power cycles, it wipes the config. I saw Chris's video on the patch box. I reached out to them years ago. And I don't know. After seeing Chris's video, I think it is more for data centers. I prefer my way of doing it, and it's a lot cheaper. I think it's a lot cheaper anyway. Like doing it, I mean, I guess kind of like this with the 6-inch patch cables, right? So you're paying $25 kind of for one of these. You're paying $3 a jack, say, and then $3 a cable. It does end up being cheaper. Belden, anything is pricey, but you do get what you pay for. Yes, that's correct. We did a huge job with Belden. It's great cable. I actually got certified with Belden for fiber and copper. I could reach. I have a connection who still works at Belden. I could see if they could send me a Rev Connect tool. Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to get some Grandstream stuff. I don't have a media contact or a market. Like I'll pay for it. I don't care about that. But it's just trying to get it into Canada. And I'm sure there's a way. I just don't know the distributors. I have the DX0110 switch, is pretty cool for the price. Also is one. So what is that though? What brand? Serve the Home did a video on it. Okay. Celestia? Is that the brand? The switch here? Why would you ever need that in your house though? Like this is a spine leaf switch for data centers. I would think. I mean, you could put anything in your home, but I would never need 100 gig. Oh, I've already done a video on that. So did Lawrence Systems for the UDM Pro and pfSense. Tom actually did it in a smarter way than I did. UDM Pro, PF. Here we go. So I probably won't do another video on it, but I would watch, if you're looking for an easier way, I would watch Tom's video. If you made CBT nuggets for Ubiquiti, that would be a business in itself. I don't think I could. I'm not that type of teacher. I don't think I used to use CBT nuggets a lot. Yeah, I don't think I'd be up for that. 100 gig switch in a house. Yeah, that's insane. You don't need that. Not really. The DNS stuff, I have a server guy who looks after all that. I mean, that is networking stuff, but most of the clients I provide are small business. I like the idea of overkill as well, and that's why I have the... That's probably not going to show. I don't even know where my network rack is anymore in this. Is this it? No. I have the aggregation. Oh, right here. The aggregation switch Pro, which I don't need. I have 2 connections going to it, and that's it. I do need to get some more copper SFPs so I could put all my switches into it, though. Who is Longy? How's it going? I don't know how much longer I'm going for. If you guys could probably tell, I'm sweating here. Could be the coffee, though. Would love to see a video configuring fiber to the UDM SE Plus. Do you have any experience with it? I haven't plugged in directly. We usually use the media converters that come with the ISPs. But I really want to get the smart sensor. That is like on the top of my list, and I haven't. I asked my contact. They just aren't trying to push it. The G4 Instant, I mean, it was all right. It's okay. I don't even know what to say about it. It's a camera. It works. I would probably buy more G3 Instants over this, but I guess for outdoor use, you might want to go with the G4. It's just triple the amount of price. Greetings from Muskoka. French onion soup. I love French onion soup. Waiting on the UDM Pro and PoE switch to arrive will be first time using Pro gear. Should be fun. That's awesome. And I love Muskoka. I need to get up there. I always wanted to buy a place in Huntsville. By the way, love Synology backup with vCenter. So simple. I haven't set that up actually. I don't do a lot of storage consulting. I tried the one button VPN when I set it up and it didn't get a new network created, or it is the normal with the new updates. I'm not too sure. I haven't used the UID too much. I'm not, well, I already kind of talked about it. I don't even have the UXG yet. I'd never got one when it was in early access. I'm waiting on it pretty much. And I don't really know the use case for it. Seems like an expensive device or just being their firewall and no other controllers. We'll see though. I mean, maybe there are people who don't want to have the controller built in and they want to use a cloud server, Hostifi, or like a cloud key, so they could do the autosec VPNs. But we'll see. I don't know. My review or video should be coming out next week. G4 good for home. Yes, the G4s are great. I love the G4 cameras. Or you're talking about this. Well, the G3s are good too. I would put this in maybe in my backyard. I don't know. I think who wanted this? Somebody. I think it was Black Jedi. I believe he's in Montreal. He said, if you're getting rid of it, I'm going to buy it. So I'll probably end up getting rid of it and maybe give it to him. Probably. Because I honestly, I will never use it. I don't even know where I find this comment. I won't use it. I have so many cameras around my house that these little instants I don't need. What I've been thinking about doing for my clients though, when I get hired for a job like this hotel job that we're going to do with the UDM Pro, putting in like a 2 terabyte hard drive and then just putting in a G3 instant to watch the server rack if I could get some G3 instants. As someone who lives in just north of Huntsville, I'd highly recommend it. Just make sure you are in town, lots of fiber. So yes, I would need to do that. That's kind of a dream, but it will probably never happen for a while. I have 3 G3 instances in home. So I don't use any cameras in my house. It's just me. I don't like to have cameras in the house. Sometimes during live streams, I'll put one on to watch my cats or something like that, but that's it. I haven't. Have you seen any issues with the Unifi 10G Ethernet to SP Plus adapters? I need a few, but keep hearing they're overheating. I haven't had any issues with it. Thanks for me. I have, and my issues, I have a customer with a layer 3 controller with older USGs at multiple sites, and each time for a refresh, so they are looking at the UXGs. I think the UXGs are going to be good devices, but I think the price point's off a little bit. I haven't looked at the specs though. Like if it has better hardware, I could understand why it's $499. But that was in EA for, I think it was in EA for 2 years. Now I didn't even think they were ever going to release it. Where'd it go? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in EA for 2 years. I mean, it's a nice looking device and you get the smart power plug. So if you really like those, I don't know. I don't even have my smart power plug plugged in right now. Thanks for your video where you compared the G3 versus the G4. Yeah, the backyard had all those. We have all those lights that just automatically go off, so that kind of messed up the filming. I was trying to stand really still, and you could see in the video the infrareds from the AI 360 and the G4 Bullet that I have in the backyard. But I am only going to be on here 5 more minutes so I could get this video done, edited, and then sent to YouTube, which will be out today. Lord, I'm getting so many emails. Which will be out today in probably an hour and a half or something. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. So if you have any last questions, let me know. What am I doing this week? So I think I already mentioned at the beginning what I'm doing this week. Tomorrow, I'm going downtown Toronto. Installing a whole bunch of in-wall HDs, because where the customer has existing cabling, it's all at receptacle level and the place is completely finished. So we have to put HDs there. Tuesday, I forget what I'm doing. I think I'm home doing consulting. Wednesday, I am starting this hotel job. Thursday, possibly go back. Friday, I'm doing some cabling work. And then, I don't know, we have some other phone deployments that we gotta get work together too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the price point, but we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna really like the UXG, but I have to test it out. Or I could see what I think Willie's had it for a long time. Did the G3 Flex covers waterproof? I don't think it is. I have a bunch of the G3 Flex covers. I don't think it's waterproof though. Where are they? Right here. Or are you talking about the small ones? Or are you talking about these guys? I don't know. I have G3 Flexes outside though, and they've never broke. They just work. Yes, smash the like button. 78 people, 34 likes. That's what I'm going to use them for. I'm currently using layer 3 switching for 10 gig inter VLAN routing, and it's pain. Oh, gotcha. How far can PoE++ go? What do you mean by PoE++? Like, how far can it go? How many watts can it do? You're not going to be using, there's not that much that uses PoE++ right now, especially in the Ubiquiti line. Their Unifi access hubs do. These guys right there. And their the PTZ camera, which I still haven't tried out. I quoted a job though, and maybe we'll get it, maybe not, where they need like 6 of these. So we'll see. Good morning, Cody. Running late this morning. No worries. I received my Wi-Fi 6 mesh this week and it works great. My question is that every time I order something off the Canada UI store, it asks for a discount. Any idea how we could get these codes? I actually don't have any idea. I don't know if I'll get a no. So we're getting affiliate links. A lot of creators are getting affiliate links. They said they sent it to me last week. It's not in my email. But I don't know who has a discount code. I've never seen a discount code. Oh, distance for cable. It's still the same 100 meters. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the PoE++, it's just the power, but you only could, by standard, you could only go 100 meters. If you need to go over that, you can buy these guys. Where the heck are they? Where's the extender? Extender. Oh, that's not it. Do they not have them in the US store? Heck. No, they must, because that's where I bought it from. I don't know if they work with PoE++ though. Let's see. So they have these PoE extenders, kind of like the Microtik ones. Oh, right here. Long range Ethernet repeater. Oh, it doesn't do PoE++, so just PoE+. Yeah, it's a pretty big factory warehouse. It would be really cool if I could videotape that. Yes, this one, the Flex cover, it's in stock, so I got 6. Yeah, I have a couple of the Flex covers. They look all right. I have done a CLI video. I don't use CLI that much at all with Ubiquiti, so I don't know the commands off the top of my head. Well, they don't have enough stock, so I don't know if they don't need to discount. That's the thing. Like everything's sold out. Once they put something out, they sell it out. So really, they didn't really need to give creators affiliate codes because they're going to sell out anyway. I just hope I mean, the affiliate links are going to be great because it brings it gives something back to people who are making videos on their stuff. I was going somewhere with that. I forgot what I was going to say now. But anyway, the other thing is I want to see how much, when they do actually have stock, how much myself, Crosstalk, Lawrence Systems, Willie, anybody who makes content is actually driving people to buy gear. I think that's what the analytics on that for me is going to be interesting. 89 meters, perfect. Yeah, you can get, Tom did a video, or Lawrence Systems did a video on Game Changer cable. I believe you could run this 200 meters if you're running short, but it does cost a lot more for the cabling. But yeah, I'm gonna look into some of these. It would be interesting to try this GWN 7660 LR against this Outdoor Ingenious one I had. I did a video on it and it did terrible. Like the Ingenious one was horrible. I don't know what they were thinking with it. And the price point was about $500 for the access point. Speaking of Ingenious, I have a couple Ingenious videos coming as well. All right, so let me see if there's any last questions here. I have a Shopify store myself. It's just a feature on the checkout. You don't have to have any Discords available. There's a Shopify too. Oh, okay. So it must just be built in. I couldn't see Ubiquiti doing any discounts unless it's like a 20th anniversary Ubiquiti thing or something like that. But on that note, I am going to be out of here. Watch out for this new video in about an hour or whenever the rendering finishes. And watch out for my new videos this week. Hopefully the UXG, the G4 Dome ARM. What else? We have Aruba, we got NetAlley, we got a ton of videos that I need to get out. So have you done any installs using Surveillance Station? I haven't done installs, I've done videos though. And I've worked remotely on people doing their installs, but I haven't physically enabled or physically installed them. Is it law or wiring code to use 568A in Canada? Isn't everything you buy here pre-terminated? So usually switches and stuff are smart and they'll just reverse the pairs. In the States, you use T568A as well in government buildings.